Okay, so in this episode of Gav Details, we're doing a little bit of an unboxing. Let me turn the box around so that you can actually see what's going on here. We have the IK Foam 9 sprayer. So, unboxing here. We have what looks to be our distribution tube. We have the foaming tip. And we have two different like feeder tubes, and it appears that there are different diameter holes on the inside of these tips, green and orange. And we'll pull the sprayer out. So the sprayer, it says not to fill it up past the 5-liter mark, which is here just below my thumb. And we have instructions here on the side. Looks like this would be a drain here. So let's see if we have any instructions. We have a couple. Oh, well, obviously we have the wand here, and we have the trigger here. So there is some minor assembly required. Okay, so I'll admit, the instructions don't really talk about the actual assembly. It is rather self-explanatory, but I referred to a rag company video in terms of what the extra tubes are. If you remove the fitting for where you're going to connect the hose, you'll see that there is a gray tip, and that actually is for the feeder tube that is on the inside of the container. This is going to be your standard foam, which is what I'm going to use when I first try it. So the green filler tube, which seems to have the smallest diameter hole, is going to be a very dry foam. They referred to it as being thick like shaving cream. So if you wanted to use that for like upholstery, where you didn't want to like really saturate whatever you're working on, be it the carpets or cloth seats. And then the orange tip is for more of a wet foam. So obviously these are extra. I'm going to leave these in the box for now and see how the unit does with what it comes with. So the assembly here with the handle is going to just be the metal tube here. We're going to screw this on. We don't need any tools. It's the locking mechanisms are plastic, so you don't want to break those. So I have the tip here, and we're just going to assemble this here. So then you're all set with your handle, and then we're going to connect the hose. Again, it doesn't matter which end of the hose you use to either the bottle or the trigger here. So we're going to thread this on here. So that's snug, hand tight, snug. Remember, you don't want to break anything. This is a thick, high quality PVC tube for your sprayer. This is going to connect to this here. Okay, hand tight. So the pressure relief valve here, you just want to pull it out. Obviously red would be that it's over pressurized. Green would be it's pressurized to the correct amount. So this is your pressure release valve here, and your drain tube, as I said. The other nice thing is that you have a handle here, or should I, yeah, like a handle for your wand. So it just kind of snaps in there. So it keeps it off the ground, you know, it keeps the tip, you know, away from the ground to break it or step on it or anything like that. And then, of course, for neat storage, the pump handle locks in place, and then it just screws into the top here. So you can tell once it's closed and locked, and then you go the opposite way to be able to pressurize the unit, and then it locks in place, and then you can carry it around by this handle, or again you can walk around the vehicle with the strap. Now you may ask why I decided to go with this over the IK 1.5 foamer or even just the sprayer. I do have a Chemical Guys sprayer, which it serves its purpose on some details. This IK Foam 9 I plan to use for any type of mobile detailing I do. Some of the cars that I do, I go to the owner's home, which you know, I, instead of bringing the, you know, the foam cannon and the pressure washer and asking for a hose hookup, this way all I need is access to, you know, a gallon or a gallon and a half of warm water. I can put whatever product I want into the bottle and be able to pretty much foam an entire car without needing, you know, tools that I have at home. So I'm eager to use this. This should also help on cold day washing at home. Obviously, I try to do rinseless washes for my truck in the winter, but if it's warm enough, I can kind of pre-treat it with foam and then kind of go with the rinseless wash from there. If you go to a do-it-yourself car wash and it's not too busy and the attendant isn't there to hassle you about no bucket washing, you may be able to foam your entire vehicle maybe while you're waiting for somebody to get out of the do-it-yourself bay, and then, you know, you can pull your vehicle in and then just give it the high pressure rinse, and then come home and do your rinseless wash. So it sounds like it's a little bit involved, but if you're really trying to keep your vehicle clean with the proper wash techniques through the winter, it is a viable option. So I can't wait to use it. I'll have another video coming out with like the first use, describing how much I have, how much product I have in it, how many pumps it takes to get it fully pressurized, and, you know, hopefully I can foam at least half of my truck, you know, with one pressurized cycle, I guess you'd call it. So if the foam is not that great with the gray tip, which comes already installed in the unit, we'll go ahead and check to see how the other ones perform. So for a quick unboxing video of the IK Foam 9 foam sprayer. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and for more detailing videos, please hit the subscribe button. Thanks.